A lot of our clients also rely a lot on referrals and word of mouth. So, how do you know when it's the right time to start running paid ads to sort of transition from that referral word of mouth ecosystem into something that's a little bit bigger, a little bit broader in paid ads?
Yeah, I definitely feel for clients there because we're a small business, small boutique agency, and that's kind of how we and most agencies kind of start their growth story. But then you realize that at a certain point, that's all well and good. And if you're, putting out good work, typically you have good word of mouth, good referrals coming in. But if you hit a down month, you don't have a knob to turn. So that's always kind of one thing I like to kind of have in the back of my head is like, there's going to be a time where for whatever reason, business dries up and those referrals start to dry up, based on other economic factors that are outside of your control. And at that time, you want to have a knob to turn. And that's where I think paid ads can really be great in that you actually have something to do differently in those times. As far as kind of like when is the right time to get those started, I really like that idea of starting to grow with your referral and word of mouth first, because you want to have that baseline. You always, it's not really an this or that, or one is better than the other. We always take a very holistic approach. And honestly, if you have that referral, you have good kind of organic positioning in the market, you're going to have much better ads. Your ads are going to be much more profitable anyway. So I always like to tell people, you want to make sure that you have some purchases coming in regardless of the ad. So you don't want to be starting out and saying, hey, I'm going to hang up a shingle, I'm opening my practice, and I'm going to get started day one. Ads are the way that I'm going to fill it out. Typically say, work with whether it be friends and family. Maybe it's that you show up to the locals farmers market and you're handing out pamphlets, like those types of approaches, just to get your first few people. It doesn't have to be the most profitable approach to growth ever. It's just getting some people in the door so you can prove out product market fit.